supposed to do like Sahara Desert.
So we're in the middle of our lesson about Africa, and they're drawing their maps with the different climates of Africa.
And then I'm gonna put my desert right there, and then do grass.
What have you learned about the different climates of Africa?
We learned like it's like different things in like Africa. So like
it's different what?
Different like temperatures and stuff. Like
climate?
Yeah, climates and desert. So in the north,
climates is
north. So north we have like a Sahara desert, then a semi-desert. How do you spell that? The desert down here?
It's in the book right there in front of you.
Okay. And then we got a rainforest like in like the west, and then we got like a
Stop saying like. Say what it is.
Sub-Sahara desert, and that's in the east, and kind of in the south too. And in the south you have a Kahara desert. Yeah, like a Kahara desert, and that's not another desert. You said something about the grass, like the grass area already. I'm gonna do my grass now.
LeBron, tell me about the bodies of water around Africa.
Okay, on the east side, you have the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean.
Indian Ocean.
And then on the west side, you have the Atlantic Ocean. And then in the north, you have the Mediterranean Sea.
Mediterranean
Sea.
Thank you. If we divided Africa into 3 equal parts, going north and south, the top part of Africa, tell me about the climate of the top part of Africa.
Desert. It's like hot.
Do you know what the name of that desert is?
Yes, it's called the Sahara Desert.
Okay, so the vast majority of the top portion, or a 1/3 of the top portion of Africa, is desert. That's Rashawn's yellow portion.
Yeah, I got yellow too.
LeBron used yellow too. Right. That's where the Sahara Desert is. That's what we're talking about.
I only use yellow because I know it's hot, but everything else is different.
Okay, so the book actually says from north to south, there are different climates, and we did learn that about the continent of what? Africa. Yeah. That's what we're talking about, the continent of Africa. So you have the Sahara Desert taking up much of the top portion. Then there's a strip of land
called the semi-desert.
It's called Sahel, and I could be pronouncing that wrong. Sahel. That strip is semi-desert. And we talked about what semi-desert is. What is semi-desert?
Semi is half.
Semi is half.
Yes, semi is half.
So half of this next portion of the region, which Rashawn's going to show you in orange, and LeBron's going to show you in red.
My semi is in red.
That next little strip of land is semi-desert. So again, at the top, you have the desert. Right here is semi-desert or half desert. And then what's south of that?
South is we have the sub-Sahara desert.
What is sub-Sahara desert? Sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah, it's the rainforest.
No,
it's a grassland. It's just like grass.
Not really. That ain't what it was. We wrote that is the grass area, but that's not what sub-Saharan African is. We talking about sub-Saharan African being the part of Africa that's not
a desert.
That's not a desert. So that area though that you have right here in this lighter shade of green, that is grassland though. All of this is grassland. All of this right here is grassland and savanna. The pretty, beautiful parts of Africa that you see. You don't really see, if they talking about Africa and where the population is going to be on this portion of Africa where the grasslands is. All this up here is desert. with the exception, and I think he has it, there's a Nile River right here and the Mediterranean Sea up here. And those were the only fertile parts. Along the river and the Mediterranean Sea were the only fertile parts. Other than that, it's all desert. All this is desert. Then this is semi-desert. And then all of this is the grassland, the sub-Saharan part of Africa, the populated parts. And then there's also a rainforest. LeBron, can you show me where your rainforest is? And can you put it on the camera? Can you show the camera where the rainforest is?
My rainforest is
Africa also has a rainforest.
Yes, it is.
And just keep in mind, I'm learning as well. This is not stuff that I just originally knew, but I was interested in learning to share with my kids. Can you help her? Because it's obviously Ashley. She can't get it open. Okay. So, and then, on top of all that we just named, there's also another desert in Africa. Rashawn is going to show us where the other...
How do you spell Sahara? Okay, so...
It's in the book.
The desert? Like the desert here? Kalahari Desert?
Yeah, show them.
This is the Kalahari Desert in brown right here.
Right here. There's one.
I'll be right back. Don't lock the door because I'm going to come right back.
We didn't lock it the first time. You just can't get it open.
Madagascar.
Hey, help her get that open.
And don't lock it. Yes. Don't lock it. Okay?
And where's Madagascar? We're not talking about that.
She like with the chair.
Now, do you think I put too much stuff in blue?